Alright, so I'm back here once again. I'm a little late with it, but at the same time, y'all know I had to get out of this shit. Y'all know I had to come with it. So yeah, I'm back here once again. This time I'm here to give you guys the first reaction to this new Benny the Butcher and Harry Fraud project entitled The Plugs I'm At Too. So, last week, bruh, he did drop the song Thanksgiving, and I'm looking at the track list right now. Turns out this is the last song on the damn, like, CD. It did have, like, this celebratory feel, like it was just, I don't know, like it was yeah, it felt like one of those celebratory tracks anyway, so I can low-key see this being at the end of it. So yeah, far as what I'm expecting from this project, Harry Fraud, he already got a good history, like, far as me liking his music anyway. Like the project that he did with Larry June, that was the one that really caught my eyes. But for the most part, bruh, Harry Fraud been active for like a long ass time, and like I usually the beats that he produced, I usually like I usually catch him on like a Currency song, a damn Wiz song, you know, here and there. But yeah, bro, for the most part, like the projects that I done heard him make with other artists, they usually be great. Like I usually don't have a problem. So let's get out here and get into it. Benny the Butcher, Harry Fraud, The Plugs I'm At Too, my first reaction. Let's go. So the first song on here is called When Tony Met Sosa.
Yo, hey yo, you say this rap shit. I'm like, nah. This rap shit say me though. Eyes and the voice of my eardrums tell me for the feds come. The attorney's breadcrumbs to a hedge fund. Laugh at this whole shit, how I captured it so quick. Yeah, I ran the field with the passion of old Vic. Got dumb niggas broke.
Ooh, bars.
Like dude got it, make the list, huh? And I'm on the hills like shoe polish. I let niggas talk. All last year I was too. You know it's rap, but don't forget we hustlers. And how we used to back dope up on empty stomachs. The butcher coming, nigga.
The Butcher coming, nigga. Butcher coming, nigga. Let's go. The next song we got on here is called Overall, and it's featuring Chinks.
I'm showboat, you niggas know though. Me and Bono minus Gino, we like Tony and Manolo. Your dough showed us Frodo.
Alright, production.
That I'm making Paris glasses was my major. It's hard to tell a butterfly from caterpillar stages. Money forever tall. I'm in it for the bank.
I don't know how I feel about his delivery on here right now. Like, I ain't mad at this or whatever. Like, I ain't mad at the production or Benny or none of that. I don't like the way Chinks sound on this, if that makes sense. It's like the devil done walked in or something. Okay. I'm not mad at the verse. But the hook, I ain't messing with it for real like that. But overall though, this is not a bad song. Ha, overall. Alright, so the next song we got on here is called Plug Talk, and it's featuring 2 Chainz. Alright then. I think 2 Chainz gonna eat though. I ain't even finna lie. Okay.
When the folk telling you to work like I clean a sink out and then drain it. Real nigga body like she work at Magic. And since I'm rich, I deserve it. If she fuck a broke nigga, that's tragic. Interviews talking plug talk. Got my name off of drug talk. Yeah, above average. By 21, I was a savage.
Ooh.
22, I had a foreign.
Ooh.
By 23, I had crashed.
Facts.
On the wrong day. Turkey bags was my best friend. Bodyguard was an F-fan. I need a gold ride to put a jet in. Yeah.
Big Griselda, Big B's, Big G's, all that. I'm loving this shit right now. Alright, next song we got on here is called Live By It.
Kept it straight, being fake was never honorable. We different cause running around with snakes never bothered. Checking it, this heat clap and make street savages, peace advocates. I'm on the west
Oh my lord.
That's East Character. Now I want my young niggas shooters like Pete Maravich. If you don't kill him, he coming back. But he said he good because he gonna handle that.
Oh, not handle that. Oh my lord.
Pop up at your crib dressed like UPS man. Show me where the money at and get your next lick. And we don't even count it on to the next lick. Hey, y'all didn't get them flakes like Kellogg's. My shooter said if he don't got his gun, then he fell off.
Hell no. I like this song. It reminds me of like Call of Duty Warzone or some junk like that. You start shooting at somebody, and then next thing you know, they dip off around the damn corner. Now you gotta chase their ass and all that junk. I mean, if you don't kill them, they gonna come back, like you said. But you gotta handle that right. So the next song we got on here is called Talking Back, and it's featuring Fat Joe, Joey Crack.
La música de Harry Fraud.
Do, 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 do.
You can't tell me shit unless you ran your paper. Bought the weight, they took it out of state on a mega bus. You not a gangster till they put you in the paper once. With all that negative energy, cause I'll turn a negative nigga into a memory.
Oh, don't take him out of here. Hey, all right. All right, Joey. I ain't mad at this one. All right, so the next song we got on here is called No Instruction.
We not connected unless we get paid.
Hey.
Knife work, Wesley and Blaze. That's why I turned for guidance. My hood make your block look like the Virgin Islands. This half the different. I read the Bible and the Quran. Want a vinyl cot, I sat behind them federal walls.
I fell with this one.
I'm like, how? You flow basic, hoes low maintenance. Caught with the whole cake and you got probation. Free, not safe. This clip in my new block great. Long enough to do a drive-by for 2 blocks straight. I'll put money on your
2 blocks straight.
And lead a murder unsolved like the Tupac case. We was young,
Oh. Alright, so the next song we got on here is called Longevity, and it's featuring French Montana and Jim Jones. I like the stuff Jim Jones been doing lately, far as like stuff he's been rapping on. But French Montana, I don't know about this one.
Bread and shit place with the niggas y'all call legends.
Oh.
Y'all too loud when y'all walk in the rooms. It's all presents in my yard. Got neighbors in my residence watching. I'm gonna be stunting like this until I'm 70 probably.
Hey, longevity.
Slick Rick chain mink drag. Pockets poking like Kim ass.
Okay.
Got the ladder fit the hinges. My lawyer Jewish born Muslim shoot, but I'ma do a fuck it. I'm a head and dub it. She trying to kiss in public. I've been water sipping in Miami and Vice. Jumping back on the jet with so much sand in my nights. If you a hustler in the streets, we'll hear some candid advice. Dope is an iPhone wet to say that you jam it in rice. But you probably never cooked up 1,000 grams of the white.
Oh.
See to the floor, call to the sky, cause to get the call that he died, it's not our Lord that I buy, not at all.
Alright, Jim. Well, the last one on the song is Thanksgiving, but I already heard it already. The next song we got on here is called Survivor's Remorse, and it's featuring Rick Hyde.
You know my type, I'm official built. When I was 9, my mama sent me to the store to get the kids some milk. Need to get dressed up, but I keep the same shit on. New 20 bands in a fresh cut. Remember when I used to be success? Then why the fuck I feel stressed out and guilty? Stressed out and guilty.
Survivor's Remorse. Okay, I get it.
Diamonds out. It's that hoodie under army fatigue jackets with the lining out. After that one week till it's backwards. Free dark low in the rest. My hood going through a crisis. Ain't no real. Hit the trap and play this drug stuff. They gon' get a blood rush. I get a witness hit. Fuck it. I get a judge touch. Cause I never
Damn.
love much. I just had a
Damn. Alright, so the way I'm feeling about this project right now, bruh, I really don't have many negative thoughts, but I'm gonna break this junk down like my usual way, like how I always do. Harry Fraud on the production. With this production, I can't even lie, especially like comparing it to the plugs I met too. This production is a lot more different compared to that. The production on the plug on the first one is pretty much like that. I ain't gonna say it's like that typical Griselda sound, but it's kind of like that. Yeah, it's kind of like that typical Griselda sound. And to me, with this project right here, this is sort of like a switch up. Far as like the stuff that I didn't heard Benny on in the first place, but this is like a switch up in my opinion, because like it got like the production on here, like it has more of a damn bounce to it. Like the production on the first one is like it had this lo-fi-ness about it, had that mafioso type of feel. But this one right here, like, it kind of got that too, but it's like it's more up-tempo in the way. The songs are faster, got like that. I don't want to call it like I don't want to call it trap music, but it has sort of like that trap up-tempo-ness about it. Far as like prime example, shit, the song Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? Just the way like that production, like the way that song hit production-wise, like say if you listening in the car or some shit like that. The song Plug Talk with 2 Chainz, like that's one of them songs that like it'll bump in the whip, like on some trap music type of junk. And even with that song right there, like it that production-wise, like it sound like some shit that 2 Chainz would rap over anyway, if I'm being honest. But not saying it was like a complete change. Like, yeah, he do got some songs on here that do sort of like kind of keep that same like Mafioso, Griselda, you know what I'm saying, sound, but at the same time, it got that Harry Fraud spin on it. Examples of that would be when Tony met Sosa, Overall, Live By It, No Instructions. Like, those are songs where it's like, okay, this is like that boom bapish type of shit that I'm used to hearing them on. But yeah, production wise, like, I ain't really have a problem with this, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, like, my expectations, like, I was expecting more like, I don't know, more kind of, I was just kind of expecting more lo-fi type of beats, but I'm okay with the production that we got on here. Like, I'm really not mad at it. As far as like Benny the Butcher and his rapping on here, bro, legit, it's Benny the Butcher, bro. Like, legit, man. Sometimes, like, I be going back and forth with myself between like who I like more rapping wise between him and Conway. Conway be rapping his ass off too, but Benny the Butcher, bro, like, them niggas be neck and neck sometimes. Like, my favorite song on here, as far as like Benny the Butcher rapping wise, it would have to be No Instructions. Killed that shit, and I really love that damn Tupac line, like the build up all the way to that and shit. Like, it's gonna be to the point where the damn, like, the murder is gonna be unresolved, like the Tupac case. Like, nigga, what? And he does touch on, like, you know what I'm saying, like, little personal stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, far as like feeling survival's guilt. Made me think about when Kendrick Lamar was talking about survival's guilt, like, he the one that made it out the city and stuff like that, but he still got people back in the city that's experiencing turmoil and stuff. He was talking about that on To Pimp a Butterfly. And the way he's talking about like people that have gotten killed in his neighborhood, or like people he grew up with going to jail and stuff, just from like doing the stuff that they was doing. Like he said, he called somebody to get something and it ain't go down the way it was supposed to, and pretty much the person he called ended up going to jail. And he said something about somebody named Duffel Bag something, and I had looked on Genius on the song. I think it's No Instructions, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's either No Instructions or Live By It. It got like this voicemail call where somebody's speaking in between like each verse of Benny rapping. And I think that's one of the people that he was talking about on Survivor's Remorse or whatever. But I like hearing Benny when he get personal. I really do. Like, I keep saying, like, one of my favorite personal Benny tracks is that damn 5 to 10. But yeah, but as far as with this project right here, as far as with Benny's rapping and the stuff that he's rapping about on here, like, he killed this shit. Like I said, like, even just going back to Thanksgiving, I feel like Thanksgiving is sort of like the perfect, Thanksgiving is the perfect closing track for this project. Like, I feel like Thanksgiving is sort of like it's like I'm gonna talk my shit type of track, but at the same time, like, I'm still I'm still sort of humbled by, like, you know, just being able to be in this position. You niggas should say thank you, because, like, I set the blueprint for you niggas to go out here and get it. And yeah, I just fuck with that attitude. So yeah, now I ain't even gonna lie. As far as with the features on here, they did sort of catch me off guard, because these ain't the typical features that you would see on a Griselda project or just a Benny project. Chinx, he was a rapper from New York. I remember hearing stuff about him or whatever, but if I'm not mistaken, he passed back in 2015, and him and French Montana was real close. Far as him on the song that he was on, I liked it when he got into the verse. He sounded great on the verse, but it's like on the damn on the chorus, I ain't really like the delivery on the chorus. Like, it had like this, I don't want to call it auto-tuning, but it just felt off compared to when he actually started rapping his damn verse. 2 Chainz killed it, bro. I already said it. Like, that production style, like, the way that production was set up, it sounded like some junk that 2 Chainz was gonna kill anyway. Like, it would have been nice. Like, I'm cool with the way the song is, but I wouldn't mind having a damn Lil Wayne feature on that junk. Cause I like when 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne be on the same song, bro. It's always some good shit. They be going. Fat Joe was nice on here. Far as me and listening to Fat Joe, I ain't never really listened to a Fat Joe project, but Fat Joe ain't never really just, the songs I done heard Fat Joe on, he ain't never really just gave like a bad verse where I done just been like get this nigga off here. Like he sounded great on here, and yeah, I ain't had no problem with his verse. Now, French Montana, on the other hand, he's usually the one where I'm just like, I really don't need no French Montana verse, but okay, it is what it is. I can't even sit up here and lie to y'all. French Montana sounded great on here. He sounded good. Like, it's sort of, I don't know. it's sort of like he got, you know what I'm saying, he got personal and stuff on here. He got personal, but it's just, I ain't never really just, maybe I need to sit down and listen to a French Montana mixtape or something on his old takes, because like, a lot of people, especially like people from New York and stuff, they say, bro, French Montana is actually like a great artist. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I need to sit down and experience that shit for myself. But as far as this song right here, French Montana sounded good on it. He sounded great on it. Jim Jones. I had already talked about Jim Jones before the song, and I was saying like the stuff, like Jim Jones dropped a tape or something like a year or two ago that I ended up just hearing out of nowhere. And it was a great tape. I can't even shit up here and lie. I like his rapping style. Like he kind of spaz. Like he kind of just took over the last, maybe 2 minutes, minute and a half of the track. He just rapped his ass off, sort of like just talking about just that experience, people faking it, like people like just trying to, like people acting like they living this lifestyle, but at the same time, the main thing is they just glorifying it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I like Jim Jones on here. And Rick Hyde on Survivor's Remorse, his verse was sort of like piggybacking off the same shit that Benny was talking about. I liked him on here too. So yeah, for the most part, while this ain't the typical like Griselda feature list, these features on here did damn good, bro. Like I really don't have a problem with these except for the Chinks chorus. But other than that, love it. So yeah, as far as like comparing this to the first one, I feel like these, like, I ain't gonna say they act as two totally different projects, but it's like, I don't know, I kind of feel like a sense of maturity or some junk like showed up on this project, far as like with Benny and just the way he's rapping and the stuff that he's rapping about. And then Harry Fraud, like just with the production and stuff on here, it sort of caught me off guard, because I was kind of expecting Harry Fraud to go in one direction, but he kind of went in like this other direction. He still gave me the little stuff, the little lo-fi shit that I wanted, the little lo-fi boom bap shit that I wanted here and there. But at the same time, the other production, like it felt more upbeatish. I don't want to call it trap, but y'all get what I'm saying. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. But yeah, the production on some of the songs on here felt a little bit more upbeatish, and it had like this trappish kind of feel. I'm gonna just be real. But yeah, dope project. Let me know how y'all feeling about this project in the comment section. Let me know if I was wrong about anything. Please feel free to correct me. Also, if you got suggestions, leave them in the comment section. And yeah, bruh, this is T Shine out once again. Remember, if y'all got music, anything like that, all you gotta do is just inbox me on my social media. I gladly accept it. If you want to critique anything like that, I'm always open to do one. So yeah, once again, thank y'all for watching this. Please like, subscribe, and comment, all that good stuff. And yeah, this is T Shine out once again. Peace.